Welcome back to the part 2 of the Ninja Steel vlog, and if you haven't seen I'm at the first one, Hack Attack, it will be in the description below or at the end of the video based on what you prefer watching it as. So let's move on to Gold Rush. Gold Rush starts off with our Gold Ranger taking out some random monster we never see. And our Rangers are wondering, who's the Gold Ranger? They want to find out who he is. And at the same time, Galvatrax is annoyed at everything because there was a Ranger on the ship and he didn't know about it, and he wants to find the person who stole that Ranger away and get revenge, and take out the traitor. And let's focus on to the real story about after all that. The Rangers are getting all excited because a country music star, I'm going to go with country, because of the whole cowboy hat thing. They had to think of an idea for the Gold Ranger since his motif looks more like a cowboy. So, country music. All of our Rangers all excited to get a autograph signing from Levy Weston, if I got his name right. And there was even a little bit of a costume contest. If you dress up some weird motif, you'll be able to be shown that you get backstage patches. And Victor and Monty are also fans, and they dress up like a horse. Though Victor was complaining to a little girl who was dressed up like a fan, saying that he's a better one, so instead of a horse, they're more of an ass. And at the same time, Ripcon attacks with a bunch of minions. Everyone's getting attacked, and we found the gold star hiding in the manager's briefcase. They all morph except Brody, who was able to help out Levy from that whole attack. And Levy is asking him to be a bodyguard. He's thinking, should I really? And then he remembered his friends actually all excited, and they would do anything for a backstage pass. He did agree to the whole thing, but he asked for 2 rules. One, he asked for the backstage passes for him and his friends. And 2, he wants to be treated like a person, not some bodyguard. What's the point of taking a bodyguard job if you're not going for the whole bodyguard thing? Bodyguard, mistake. And they got Ripcon to the beach for some reason. I do not know the location of this whole city, but somehow they made it from wherever the hell the autograph signing is to the beach. They do all their battling, and Brody shows off a new technique where he transforms into his ninja shuriken morpher, runs into Ripcon, and smacks his horn off his head. Okay. Ripcon's getting annoyed until Odious appears to do a massive retreat, which was kind of pointless because he comes back a little bit later on, not even less than 5 minutes, to take the manager because he knows he has the gold star. We also get to see Brody and Levi hanging out with each other, enjoying a burger, and we get to see the kind of person Levi is. Though he's a music celebrity, he's not an ass. We see a mother having some car troubles with her son Hungry. Brody's helping out with the car, and Levy basically is using the burger to feed the child. Which, it was kind of funny that was Brody's burger. And Brody did apologize to Levi due to the fact that he thought Levi was going to be an ass. But he's shown to be a nice person. And that's what Levi likes to be. He wants to be treated like a normal person, not some celebrity because he knows how to make music. Levi's also hoping that they could be friends. But then they find out that the manager got kidnapped and Brody has to run off, and Levi's like, oh wait, you forgot your backstage passes. They all do the whole ninja thing. They're all dressed up in these ninja-like costumes, which this is like the first time I've actually seen them using a ninja motif costume. Beating up all the minions, make it to the warehouse to find Ripcon basically holding the manager hostage, and they all get trapped by an electric net. Oh well, some. Though they were captured in a net, it was enough for Brody to be moved out in the area. Opened up to fire a gun at Ripcon's hand, shooting the gold star out, and also rescuing the manager. And they're thinking, "Go ahead and morph so we can help us." The manager's looking at them like they're crazy and ran off. And it's revealed that Levi is the Gold Ranger. And he morphs, which, when they showed his morpher, I was kind of relieved, because his morpher looked more like a golden version star of what the Rangers have, while in Sentai, his morphers... Yeah, that's a Sentai variation morpher. A cheeseburger. Don't look at me! We also see his weapon, a guitar sword gun. That is so many what the hell's their idea. I understand. Okay, for those who haven't seen Sentai, they're questioning what's with the whole cowboy ninja thing. In Sentai, the Gold Ranger counterpart was an American who was from the Western area. Which I don't even think there is a Western area in our country anymore. So yeah, I would understand why he's a cowboy ranger. They just need to make him a Western star due to the fact that the ranger has a cowboy hat, and you need at least a reason why the ranger is going to be wearing a cowboy hat. They all escape. We get to see them fight, and yeah, they beat Ripcon, and Ripcon just escapes. But, as you know the rules, there has to be a giant monster fight. Release the Skulligator! They all jump inside the Zord to fight the Skulligator. And with Sarah's new star, they made copies of the Megazord and slash the Skulligator. Okay. We even get to see Brody jumping on Redbot to jump out of the Megazord to do a swimming attack hitting the Skulligator, which since Dolman solved it, he noticed that it produced the Ninja Storm signal, which, yeah, it's weird and complicated for me to explain this real fast, but in Sentai, there was a crossover with Ninja Storm variation, and the and our Ninja Steel counterparts basically just learned some tricks from the Ninja Storm counterpart. Voila, there we go. That sums it up fast enough for you. So there, I don't have to go in a whole convoluted mess. And they even did the honors of having Levi do the final finishing attack on the Skulligator. At the enemy base, Odious is just messing with Ripcon's head, thinking, if you do not know who the traitor is, maybe you are it. And just walks away, leaving Ripcon be locked in the main computer room. Okay. You can just yell at the minions to open up the door. They all get back to the base, and they even give Levy his gear, a ninja power star that will give him the ability of controlling wind and electricity, and his Megazord, which we have to wait till the next episode to see what it looks like. And we also get a little bit of a foreshadowing of a giant lion Zord going through space. That's a foreshadowing. And we also got some info of what the hell happened between the Gold Ninja Star being taken to when Calvin and Haley grabbed theirs. Levy was just playing some music out in the area until the giant shuriken came down and gave him the gold star. The moment he grabbed it, he got captured by Odious and the minions, to which they strapped him to a chair and started messing with his head. So I'm having a weird feeling that it's more like a mind control thing. Odious later on is going to be doing some whole saying some secret word, and next thing you know, Levi's going to be attacking the Ranger saying, "Yes, mistress." That's what I feel like that's going to happen. And with Levi being a musician, wouldn't that mean he has to leave the city sometimes to do his career thing? So at least I'll maybe in explaining why he won't be in certain episodes. And, oh yeah, I forgot, the ending. Back to the contest. Levi announces the winner with Victor and Monty coming back in, as Victor dressed up as the big fan that he mocked the little girl in. And Levy just explained the little girl in the fan costume won. Victor is trying to show off, saying that this costume works, and he flies up in the air. This is the second time I've seen Victor in the air. Both of them. The fan makes a little bit more sense, but him and Monty in a giant web using the power of flatulence makes a little bit less sense than the fan thing. Okay, I'm still questioning why do we need Victor and Monty with this whole thing. We're finally happy we get to see our Gold Ranger into this mix. I'm having that little foreshadowing, and yeah, I'm kind of a little disappointed that it wasn't Brody's brother who was Gold Ranger, so his brother's somewhere that we don't know. The foreshadowing of the Lion's Lord, wow, you guys are really trying to burn off the footage super fast with only 22 episodes, so I guess we ain't gonna get no Super Ninja Steel based on what they're doing. So, let's see, what do we have? Yeah, I know, I'm basically felt like a little bit burned out trying to remember both episodes since of all that. And let's move on to the yokai fact. Well, since I already talked about the Skullagator, I might as well talk about Galvatrax's second-in-command, Ripcon. And he's based off of the yokai, the Goryo, if I pronounced it right, which are basically ghosts of ancient warriors and nobles who died horrible, agonizing deaths and return to haunt their enemies. And they go for just not more than just revenge. They go in the styles of fire, war, plagues, droughts, floods, storms, even killing their enemy's family. Wow. Revenge is a dish best served cold for that situation. And the only way to get rid of them is you have to have a priest exorcise them. For the best representation of this, if you ever play a Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater and go through the scene with the Sorrow, during that whole time you're traveling through the water, you're dealing with ghosts of enemies that you have killed, which is a good prime example. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until then, this is Ross signing out.